Hi guys, so today I will do Saito's 20 Jo suburi, which is the solo practice for Jo. And basically you can find a lot of these videos on YouTube, and the reason why I will do it today is I will just give, aside from just showing the Jo suburi one or two times each, I will also give some, few pointers for each. And of course, the story about the suburi you can find from Saito's mouth himself on YouTube. So please go on his the videos that you find where he explains the background of this. I think they are part of history now. So do that, and I will just describe a little bit more about the inner side of the form as well. That's the purpose of this video. So the first one, okay, Choku ski. Find a base. The base is this part of your body. This is stable, that provides stability and the connection to the ground. And in all the suburi, I want you to stay connected to the ground with your center, so that your connection with the Jo connects to your center. The center of yours connect to the ground through the base. And that's why the base is so important. And this is also important when you do empty-handed practice in Aikido or any other Budo for that matter. So let's try to keep that in mind. This is the starting point, the way I do it. I have a microphone here, so hopefully the whole thing will not shake too much, and you have to excuse me in advance if that happens. Anyway, so the Choku ski means straight ski. I hold my hand a little bit up here. It's either in front of my foot or slightly next to the foot. Relaxed, find your back, find your breath. And in one go, you pick up, you find the end, you pull out all the way, and then you strike. Now, the whole pull out all the way, you sometimes see, even Saito, he would do kind of a shorter version where he just kind of, he didn't actually extend it all the way. I find as a basic practice, it's really good to find the extent of the Jo, the full limits of the Jo, and then you can always shrink it up. So of course you could do it like this, where you really have not use the full Jo length. But as a basic practice, I find it really smart and, fuller practice to really extend throughout the whole Jo. Feel the endpoints, even when you do it faster. Hey! Okay, 2 points. The posture in the end is strong base, bent knee, the way I do it. You can extend long, express yourself out there, express yourself with a straight leg. I find that that is all right. And you definitely see a lot of people do this. I want to connect back to my base as much as possible. So when I do it, both of these legs are bent. I'm connected to the ground through the base. I'm still expressing forward, feeling. This feeling. That's the first point. The second point is the connection with the Jo. Extend here versus stay down there, or overextend so that you get this angle in your wrist. All of this will put the power in a joint wrong here, or if you're here, it will force your body to strain itself to express that power forward or backwards. So as you finish, the length of a Jo. Okay, so that's Choku ski. Hey! Hey! I will just do from the front as well. Hopefully, actually I'm going to do a little bit to the side so you can see from a different angle. Hey! Shoulders down. Oops, sorry. Shoulders down. Relaxed. Okay, next one is Kaishi ski. You can say it a turning thrust or a countering thrust. So this time it's from above, thumb towards each other, pull out, and then strike or thrust. Okay. The way you do it is, again, unless you have your hand already down there, you have it here. As you begin your movement, everything moves. So you see here, everything moves. Okay, 2 points again. The finishing point position. Try to avoid these type of grips. So when you're done, you should have a nice full grip, but not stiff, not like this. Okay? The second point is try to move in one and completely relaxed. So when you're finished in a relaxed position. Hey! So not like this, but relax. And you can check that if you can basically do hula hula with your shoulders or with your hip and still be in a strong base. So I'm gonna move here. Oh! So that's Kaishi ski. Ushiro ski. Straight behind you. I'm gonna do 2 angles here. So again, the way I perform this is so that it adds value to my empty-handed work. So you have a lot of kind of movements like this in Aikido, and this should feel like that versus when you do like this or, you know, or something like that. So strike to your back, Ushiro ski. One point that I want to mention, aside from this previous point, you just add everything else. You know, base and breath, full back, all body movement, full body movement. To that, I want to add how you hold your hand. So when you're done with this, let me see if I can show from this side. When you're done with this, obviously not hold it right in front of your face. If there's going to be any impact, it's going to hit your face. But again, the same idea here. Don't, you know, disconnect from your jaw. So nice grip. The way I usually teach this is as if it's an uppercut. That means that the wrist here is straight. Again, maximize the ability to take up your power if impact would happen. So you see a lot of these type of grabs. So just a little pointer here. Yeah, Ushiro ski. Now we have 2 ski variations. So we have ski, gedan gaeshi, behind, or gedan gaeshi uch, it's sometimes called. Whoops, damn it. So ski gedan gaeshi, which is a thrust and then a sweep from below. Okay, so gedan is the bottom part or lower part. And there's a lot of things you can talk about this. I'm only going to mention 1 or 2 things. So obviously the ski is the same as before, except now you start straight from this position. You pull back with your whole body. It's not just this. It's your whole body is moving back. You load the gun, maximize the next step. And as you do this, you also step off the line. Like this. So you step off the line. And the next one is you roll out with your whole, the coil, you roll out the coil, or you kind of expand the coil out, or release the coil, boom, in a wave-like motion. And you see 2 versions of this. One version is basically where this moves in, and then you move in with your body. And the other one is opposite, where you go in, and then this comes in. And that kind of accentuates the wave-like nature. My feeling is that's just, you know, way to practice it. But in reality, your whole body moves together. Hey! And the impact is your knee. You could have any part, even up to your, as variations, you could do this, hey! Up to your temple or the hip. But the basic form is the knee. You take out the knee, okay? Inner points, or points for your body. As you come back, the recoil comes from the ground, through your body, expressed out. 1, 2. And then if you look from the front, it will look, so if I can do this without my cord. So when you're finished, this should not be in again. It should be expressed out from your body. And I find it very useful to just stand still in your end position and just find that coil or wave nature in your body. Or the opposite, where you keep standing here and then just kind of recoil out. And then you try to reconnect those 2 points. So it's a triangle into the impact point. Jodan gaeshi. Ski Jodan gaeshi is strike or thrust and then a high sweep. Okay, so I'm doing a very obvious nature, so a very kind of isolated movement here. So strike, off the line and back, over the head, find the edge of the jaw, elbows in, and then down. Or like this. So when you finish, the whole body finish. You should be able to generate a lot of power here, which is something that I like to practice when I can do without a partner, using this instrument as a help. Ski, Jodan, gaeshi. And there's variations of these ones, of course, where you go straight in. And sometimes we can just call it high gaeshi, which is like a fast version of that strike, or direct version. Which you see a lot of fast cases where you can just, and then you can do variations of that, where you go down, or to the side, or up, or even backwards as a parry. Okay, all that are variations. So we have ski gedan gaeshi and Jodan gaeshi. All right.